Corfu Channel case. The Corfu Channel case was brought to the ICJ in 1949 and involved the states of the United Kingdom and Albania. The United Kingdom brought the case to the ICJ after an incident in 1946 when British warships travelling via the Corfu Channel, a body of water between Greece and Albania, were fired upon by the Albanian military. The United Kingdom argued that Albania had no right in times of peace to fire upon their warships that were travelling innocently along the Corfu Channel. Albania justified their decision by claiming that foreign ships could not pass through their territorial waters without prior notification and permission of Albania. They were especially concerned with the motives of the British warships, as Albania and Greece were disputing territory bordering the channel. Therefore, they believed they had cause to fire upon the British warships. The ICJ referred to the rule of law. The test of whether a channel should be considered as belonging to the class of international highways through which passage cannot be prohibited by a coastal state in time of peace is its geographical situation, connecting two parts of the high seas, and not the fact it's being used for international navigation. The UK argued that the Corfu Channel was an international highway, and its purpose was for international navigation, while Albania claimed that it was not an international highway, since the majority of the use was local. The ICJ upheld the rule of law, determining that the Corfu Channel should be considered as an international highway because of its geographical situation, connecting two parts of the high seas, and therefore in times of peace, passage cannot be prohibited by Albania. However, since it was not a time of peace, with the Greek Civil War, the judge decided that Albania would have been justified in issuing regulations, but not to the extent that passage is prohibited, as Albania did in this case. Therefore, the decision rules partly in favour of both the UK and Albania. What were the implications or impact of this decision? Firstly, the decision provided the groundwork for the UN Convention on the Law of the Sea, passed in 1982. Otherwise known as UCLOS, it stated that both coastal and landlocked nations had the right of innocent passage through territorial sea, which would have included the Corfu Channel, therefore setting precedent for future instances similar to this case. As well as providing precedent for future cases, this decision also provided the basis for UK compensation from Albania.